Ever since I was young, I have loved film. Wait, that's too cliche? Let me rewind. Ever since I was young, I have been interested in art. Sorry, what? Art? Yeah. When I was young and naive, I didn't knew that filmmaking is my passion. I was only intrigued in the work of painters, musicians, writers. I used to think that those art forms were more sophisticated than others. So for me, films were only a simple kind of entertainment until I saw a movie called Reservoir Dogs. It was the first time I ever saw a movie that struck me in a way that I wanted to know who was the man behind that camera. I started searching and I realized that there were plenty of people behind the scene. There was an editor, a screenwriter, a costume designer, a director of photography, but I got very interested in one word: film director. Then I found out that this guy existed, and this guy, and also this guy, and all of them. They were my heroes, incredible magicians that tricked the eye of the viewer and transported them to a new world of wonders. I just wanted to be like them. So I grabbed a camera and found a reasonable excuse to torture my friends in a very exhausting shoot until I finished my first short film. And it was garbage.
No, no soy yo. Eres tú el que está haciendo esto. No, no. ¡Ahora! ¡No se van a escapar de mí! ¡Ah!
Mamá, no. Ándate. Debes irte. Debes irte.
But it was my garbage, and I love it because it made me realize that this was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I told my parents, and they weren't very excited about my idea. I forgot that I live in a country with a very problematic economy. Here it's very difficult to make a career in something related to art, especially filmmaking. I was very nervous. I knew what I wanted to be, but I just didn't saw a way I could be there until I turned my head to the other side and saw that there was a world out there, that there were opportunities that were waiting for me. So the first country in which I looked for a film school was but it was too expensive. So I put my attention in its friendly neighbor, Canada. And what a great decision. My parents approved the plan. I talked with the embassy and they told me that everything was simple. The only thing left was finding a good, affordable, and interesting college or university. And I never imagined how hard this was. None of the institutions that I saw were a good fit for me. I felt like all the doors were closing and I was getting farther and farther from my dreams. But in the darkness, I found light, a last chance to reach my goal, one good fit for me, and it is called Humber. So here I am, writing a statement of purpose, taking that last shot, and realizing that I shouldn't be typing in my computer, I should be making a film.